The Prime Minister said that he was told that the rules were followed, but that turns out not to be correct. If the Prime Minister is told information that is incorrect and passes that information on, he has made no deliberate effort to mislead anybody.
Imagine Mr. Rees-Mogg's shock when he finds out the Prime Minister has admitted attending a lockdown party in May 2020 at which 100 Downing Street staff had been invited to
bring your own booze.
And the utterly insane excuse offered up by the Prime Minister is this.
No, nobody told me that what we were doing was, as you say, against the rules.
There are some barriers, non-tariff barriers to trade that the EU has imposed.
The Prime Minister sold his oven-ready Brexit deal to the public and Parliament on the promise there would be no non-tariff barriers to trade. Don't just take my word for it.
And there'll be no non-tariff barriers to trade.
It was, of course, completely untrue. What we actually got was this.
There are now 20-page export health certificates for vets. There's 27-page catch certificates for exporting fish. There's duties for goods of all kinds which don't meet rules of origin requirements.
And this is the result. Brexit has been blamed as the UK misses out on a global trade rebound. Britain's 14% fall in goods exports in the 3 months to January stands in stark contrast to an 8.2% rise for the rest of the world. Why hasn't the Prime Minister been held accountable for this? And it just gets worse. The OBR is sticking with its forecast that Brexit will cause double the damage to the UK economy of a global pandemic, which caused whole industries from tourism to hospitality to collapse overnight.
Giving people that £20 a week temporary uplift that was taken away last year, that could be a lifesaver, Mr. Rees-Mogg.
What the government has done instead, as you know, is reduce the taper rate on universal credit.
The policy he's talking about only applies to the 40% of people receiving the benefit who are actually in work. It won't make a blind bit of difference to the remaining 60%. That's 5.3 million claimants who aren't in work. Even worse, the annual poverty statistics show around 400,000 children had actually been pulled off the breadline by the temporary increase to universal credit. And the Chancellor's decision to axe the £20 a week uplift will likely send them all back into poverty.